Today is a great feast day in the church. It's the feast of the Transfiguration of the Lord. It commemorates the moment when Jesus revealed his divine glory to three of his apostles, Peter, James, and John, on a high mountain. The event is recorded in the Synoptic Gospels of Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and during the Transfiguration, Jesus' face shone like the sun. His clothes became dazzling white, and he was joined by Moses and Elijah. A bright cloud overshadowed them, and the voice of God the Father declared, "This is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased. Listen to him." This event gave the apostles a glimpse of Christ's divine nature before his passion, strengthening their faith for the suffering that lay ahead. So, why did Jesus appear with Moses and Elijah? Well, Moses represents the law, and Elijah represents the prophets. Their presence shows that Jesus fulfills the entire Old Testament. Did you know that Peter wanted to build 3 tents? Overwhelmed by the experience, Peter suggested making 3 shelters, one each for Jesus, Moses, and Elijah. This likely recalled the Jewish Feast of Tabernacles, when people lived in temporary shelters to remember God's presence with his people. The mountain is traditionally Mount Tabor. Although the Gospels do not name the mountain, Christian tradition identifies it as Mount Tabor. Some scholars suggest Mount Hermon because Jesus had recently been in that area. The apostles fell to the ground in fear. The brilliant cloud and the Father's voice echoed God's appearance on Mount Sinai, reminding them they were in the presence of divine glory. Jesus told them to keep it secret. He instructed Peter, James, and John not to tell anyone until after his resurrection, because only then would people fully understand the meaning of his glory. The feast became important throughout the church after 1457. Although celebrated much earlier in the East, Pope Calixtus III extended the feast to the entire Latin Church in thanksgiving for the Christian victory at the Siege of Belgrade in 1456. The Transfiguration is often described as a window into heaven, revealing not only Christ's divinity, but also the glory promised to those who remain faithful. Coming shortly before Jesus begins his journey to the cross, the Transfiguration reminds Christians that glory comes through the cross and that suffering can lead to resurrection and eternal life. The Transfiguration confirms 3 great truths: that Jesus is truly God and truly man, that he fulfills the law and the prophets, and the Father's command is simple and timeless. Listen to him. For Catholics, the feast is an invitation to allow Christ to transform our own lives through prayer, the sacraments, and faithful discipleship, so that they may one day share in his heavenly glory. Jesus of the Transfiguration, save us.